Hey guys, Addict Cyclist here. Just wanted to get a quick introduction to the new XC race tire that I'll be using for 2023. And this is the Pirelli Scorpion XCRC Team Edition with the yellow sidewalls and the Pro Wall, which is the reinforced sidewall. So just wanted to get a quick initial impressions. I will get these mounted and start rolling on them. But coming in at 693 grams for a 2.4 is great, considering the amount of tread that's on these and the fact that the sidewall is reinforced. There are some reviews on this on YouTube, so I'm not going to go into major depth, but the reason why I wanted to try this tire is because of this. So I've been on the Aspen now for 2.5 years. So the Aspen's a great tire, very fast rolling, but the only downfall that I can say that the Aspen has, other than being a skimpy tread, so if you're someone other than an XC rider looking at this, then you're going to go, what the hell I'm riding this tire for? But basically, these are not really enough transition knob, right? I would call them dimples. There's just not enough bite in the transition as you go to lean the tire over. So it always does bite, but there is sometimes a little bit of drift until you lean that tire over and get to those side knobs fast. Also, the center knobs here, obviously with these tight chevrons, it does have actually a lot of traction, and it does roll very well. But typically when you find a tread that is a tighter pattern, which I'll show you in a second, it does roll a little bit faster. So again, my main reason for trying anything other than the Aspen, which I love, is that I do get some drift, and I'm just trying to see if I can find a tire that can compensate for that. Now the Recon Race is a great tire, and it definitely grips better than the Aspen. Rolls similarly, but it definitely a little bit more drag, and I weighed them in over 820 grams for the 2.4. So for me, it's just not going to work. So what I wanted to do was get into something that had a very similar tread, but also lower rolling resistance or similar. But again, the reason for me going with the Scorpions is you'll see here that the center row here is very tight. It's very low. It's actually lower than the Recon Races, but you'll see these 3 transition knobs that are placed right before you would get into the shoulder knob, right, or the side knob. So the Aspen was basically lacking the transitional knob row, or knobs at all for that matter. You just saw what the Aspen looked like. So for me, I'm very anxious to try this. Again, the center tread is very low. It's very tight. You've got nice transition knob, and then you've got a little bit taller side knob, but you can see that the side knob is a little staggered, just like the Aspen. So, and they're also taller. They're a little bit taller. So I'm hoping that I'll find the additional traction that I'm looking for, all while maintaining the rolling resistance of the Aspen, and if not, maybe even faster than the Aspen. So I will get these mounted in the next week, and I'm hopeful to get a couple rides in them so I can share my initial impressions. There are some videos on YouTube about it, but just wanted to get these on the channel, highlight why I chose them, not just the weight, because they are significantly lower than the Aspens. The Aspens came in at around 740, 760 grams. The Recon Races were both over 800, and this came in at 693, which you see in the thumbnail picture, so we're in the beginning of the vid. So yeah, anxious to get this on. I just had my buddy mount these tires to my Florida Spark, so here we are in Jersey trying to get this now mounted to the team issue here. So we'll see how it goes, and please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Help support the channel, helps grow the channel, and keep an eye out for the initial review. Thanks.